heard the phrase click it or ticket. It's the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's campaign to encourage drivers to buckle up. But a new challenge is making its way across the Buckeye State. And First News reporters were there, tagged in by Mahoning County Public Health. So we sent John Rudder to get the scoop. He's live now with the details. John.
Well, Lindsay, Dave, this challenge isn't for anybody who buckles under pressure, but that's all part of the fun, right? A win in the race against time may give you some bragging rights in the quick click challenge, but it also may increase your odds of surviving a crash, and that's really the message that's behind this whole motive.
It only takes a second, but that sound can save a life.
There's no doubt that, just the simple process of getting in a car, putting on your seatbelt is definitely going to increase your odds of surviving a crash.
In an ongoing effort to encourage drivers to buckle up, the Ohio Department of Health is rolling out the Quick Click Challenge.
Every year we lose people in the county and children due to unbuckled seatbelts or safety belt booster seat use.
It's a new social media trend taking hold in the Mahoning Valley, demonstrating the ease of putting on and taking off a seatbelt, even the Austintown track team tagging itself in.
I think the campaign is different. It does add a little bit of fun to it, but it is a serious topic. We really do want to encourage people to buckle up, and I think this initiative shows how quick and easy it is to click that seatbelt right every time you get into the car.
Ohio's seatbelt compliance rate is about 80%. However, locally in Mahoning County, it hovers around 70%. But Lieutenant Eric Brown of the Ohio State Highway Patrol thinks campaigns like this play a key role in reinforcing the buckle-up behavior at a young age.
Looking back when the seatbelt law came into effect, in the late 80s, early 90s, I think a lot of people weren't accustomed to wearing, there was a culture, they grew up not wearing seatbelts. Now, as, several decades later, I think that it's ingrained in children to buckle up.
Last year in Mahoning County, troopers issued just over 1,100 seatbelt violations, a slight uptick from the previous year.
You have people that are just not going to wear their seatbelts, and the repeat offenders. You run their driving record, and you're going to see on there that they've had several seatbelt violations.
Which is why campaigns like this hold even more value, using social media to get the message to click with younger drivers.
Every traffic stop that we make is an opportunity to educate somebody. We're out there to modify their behaviors and take that time, that extra minute on a traffic stop.
The patrol tells First News that historically two things stand out when it comes to looking at fatal crashes: impaired driving and seatbelts. It only takes a second. So Dave, Lindsay, click, and you're in.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching the WKBN 27 First News YouTube channel. If you want more video news, subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the WKBN 27 First News app for breaking news alerts.